All right, so we covered this Wednesday, and then yesterday, I said that you should read the textbook and copy the examples. So hopefully you're feeling very comfortable with squaring a binomial. So number one, I'll start by saying what is super wrong. Johnny, what would be super wrong about number one? Yes. Yes, very good. So be really careful that you don't fall into the trap of just doing x squared minus 25. That is wrong. Instead, you have to write out the two expressions side by side. And you have to do a FOIL, the first, the outer, the inner, the last. So don't fall into that easy mistake. Great. So the first two terms would be x times x, which is x to the second power. X times a negative 5. Negative 5 times x. And then always with these problems in the middle, you can combine like terms. So our actual answer is x squared minus 10x plus 25, which is a polynomial to the second degree. And if you name it by terms, it would be called a trinomial. Number two. Now, number two, these look like twins, but actually they have opposite signs. So they're pretty close to being exactly the same, but they're not quite. They are opposite signs. And that yields a pretty predictive pattern. So 4x times 4x, Robert, what's 4x times 4x? 16x squared. 4x times a negative 2, negative 8x. 2 times a positive 4x is a positive 8x. And 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Akeem, what did we create in the middle here? These opposites cancel out. And that's because we had opposite signs. We had twins with opposite signs. So this is the only. Robert, where is your actual seat supposed to be? And Gilberto, where's yours? Yours is here. Where's yours? I gotta split you guys up if you can't stop talking. Okay. It's only my second day here. The people who want to learn this and need to learn it want to be able to hear. So please be quiet. So this resulted in just two terms because the middles canceled out. And that's a very special scenario that makes that happen. It's just when they're the exact same numbers but opposite signs, you end up with a binomial instead of a trinomial. Almost all these problems will yield a trinomial answer. All right, let's see how you did on page 107 of your workbook, which is what I assigned you when I was here on Wednesday. So I'm going to show you those answers and see how you did. Hopefully you're getting really consistent with this type of problem. Page 107 of your workbook. Did I finish? Yes.
And then Europe has. I mean, you're not your dad.
You best friend yourself. You stare at the mirror and talk to yourself. Who's your best friend? You don't know what these two lives. Your hope is big. You need to go get going with. You know what you need to get going with. You need to get going with. No, since you want to do all this tomfoolery, you need to get yourself going with.
Ruben,
That's what it's talking about.
Savannah.
yes, you do. Okay, I'm nothing. I
Light
like
skin or
her.
dark skin? Light skin or dark skin?
Hey, but he likes you. Whoa.
Nah, answer no. Nah, I think you. I want to hear your answer. You can add white in there too. I want to see white or light skin. Just out of curiosity. No. Calvin or Jake? Does he like Ava? Yeah.
He's in love with her. He is obsessed.
His mom. Light skin or dark skin? This is so unfortunate that you have audacity to answer this question. But it's okay, I'm gonna let it slide this time. I'm sorry.
I know you're lucky. You're only trying to move to anybody.
Where do you peep?
You get mad and say, "F you."
Don't worry, Lex. I can give you a ride after school. Where do you live? Where? That was there. I can give you a ride, Alexis. I can give you. My mother can give you a ride.
Yeah, I was like, dang. It was no point.
Well, yeah, but like, everyone else knows what she actually did.
Hey y'all, I am now passing out to you. So I think I did this last quiz. I'm giving you pretty much the exact quiz. Which I wasn't gonna do, but since I haven't been here, I thought it was fair. So you're gonna work the quiz in class, and then Monday you have a quiz that looks just like it. Just the numbers will be different, but it's the whole same format. Okay. Not the same number. Same types of questions. So we have a quiz to do. You can keep it and write on it. I was gonna say,
These two get some.
Shut up. I told you your electronics are gonna wait. You're stranded here at school. I don't kidnap you.
And then walk to your house. How far is the one?
Was that what it said?
Oh well, it's okay.
Oh well, that's
Suck it
okay.
up, Buttercup. Suck it up. Suck it up.
Alright, number 1. You guys are gonna be totally quiet. Akeem, your conversations are over. Just settle down. Group in the back, Gilberto, no more conversations. We're gonna work through all of these problems. There's 22. It'll take us the rest of class. Okay? Yes, this is a polynomial. It doesn't break any of the rules. The degree is 4 because it's the highest exponent. And the name is a trinomial because it has 3 terms. Number 2 is a polynomial. The one you're going to get wrong is here. The degree is actually 7. Because if there is no plus or minus sign between them, you add them. Ava, if you could not comment after everything he says, it would be great. Add the exponents in a monomial. So I already gave away the name, monomial. You got to add them. Add the 5 and the 2. Okay. So number 3 is our first no. This one's not a polynomial, so I do want you to explain the no's because it's a variable. Because there is a variable in the denominator. All right, number 4, I do want to highlight, I think it'll help you later on, is that it's not in standard form. We talked about standard form just one day. Standard form puts the highest exponent first. So remember, if you're putting in standard form, the exponents go from the highest to the lowest. Anything for you, Johnny. Actually, not anything for you. So yes, this is a polynomial. Well, just you have to know the rules. Like number 3 is a rule breaker. There's another rule breaker on here. Here's a rule breaker. This one's a no.
Monday's not open now, is it? What is this? Oh, it's a quiz.
I'm thinking about yes, open, no, and then extra credit for students who don't use their notes. So 5 percentage points extra credit if you don't use your notes. I don't want it to be open note, but I want to allow you to use this one paper. Okay? Except for the students who aren't here today. If they're not here today and they want to take the quiz Monday, then they can use their notebooks. They won't have this. Does that make sense? All right, for no's, you don't have to answer that stuff. Number 6 is a trick. Can anybody identify what the trick is in number 6? Yes, Ruben. Yes, good job. Number 6 has a trick in it. The trick is combine like terms before you make any decisions. Don't name anything or make any decisions before you do that. So 1x squared plus 5x squared is 6x squared. So yes, it is a polynomial. The degree is 2, and it's a trinomial.
Oh, the light is.
All right, now go on to adding and subtracting.